Welcome to our first men's Supa-Liga match of the evening. Here we have the bottom half. We've just come into the second half of the season with splitting into the top 7 and the bottom 7, and this contest is in the bottom 7. Phoenix Futsal up against Perth United. Lining up for Phoenix Futsal WA, we've got Bakar Al-Karahuli number 5, Kichi Nameni number 8, Muslim Al-Muhammad number 1, Frank Gordon number 7, Spazoya Zestik number 6, Tristan Parry number 10, Jacob Gordon number 61, Oscar Patterson number 9, Brandon Parry number 2, and Daniel Nisoski number 3. And lining up for Perth United, Alexander Robert, back in net for them, the number 16, Alex Kredovitz number 11, Bruno Silva, Cavalcanti number 21, Jan Chok number 10, Mohamed Choski number 7, Nicholas Soto number 8, Robert Michalak number 23, Philip Alamov number 12, and Andrea Gianli the number 20. So if you were tuning in midweek and last weekend when we had a few catch-up games, getting everyone back synced, we were talking about the final spots. And unlike last summer season, there is something to play for those at the upper part of our bottom 7. If you finish first place, you can make the quarterfinals of the men's Supa-Liga. So definitely both of these sides well and truly in the contention there. Braza, they finished the back end of the first half of the season very strong. They just couldn't apologies for that, just having some technical difficulties. But as I was saying, for the bottom 7, if you do finish first, you will make the men's Supa-Liga finals. You'll have to play top of the ladder, which will be no easy task. Either South Perth Cumbrae, the West Coast Cobras, all looking in that battle for top spot. But if we have a look at the moment for the bottom 7, it was Braza, as mentioned before, on 19 points. Perth United, they're only 3 points behind them with 16. So a win here would take them tied with Braza. Braza would still stay ahead, though, on goal difference. But definitely a lot of aligners. Here's Al-Karahuli. Then on the follow-up, great double save there by Robert. Over the bar. Showing why he should have been in the team list earlier this week. Here's Parry over the corner. And he just, I believe, kicks it into touch. So turnover, Robert's ball. Here's Michalak. Ball inside, sloppy. And Patterson clears it into touch. And then just to mention, Phoenix Futsal, obviously last time out, they were battered by Longobarda 6-0. In what was a great performance from Longobarda. They look re-energized, trying to get out of that relegation zone. So that leaves Phoenix in 10th position on 15 points. So a win here is also vital for their hopes of finishing top of the bottom 7. Patterson, Nameni, Al-Karahuli. Back to Nameni. Parry. Nameni. Sloppy touch. Out of play. Chok. Michalak. Back rolls for Chok. Another miscommunication. This time by Perth United. Kredovitz couldn't get a touch in it. Now it's Phoenix ball. Al-Karahuli drives inside. Plays wide to Parry. Does well. Nameni now. Brings it on his left. Shot. Blocked by Michalak. Did well. Robert goes long. They're looking to break here. Perth United was well shepherded into Al-Muhammad. And now he goes quick. It's a 2v1. Parry goes for the shot. Another save by Robert. He's been on fire early. United looking to play quick, and then Kredovitz happy to reset play, keep possession. Ball inside. Chok around the corner. Another loose pass. Now Mohammed collects. Here's Al-Karahuli. Losing out. Kredovitz inside. Soto goes for the nice little turn. Nemeni battles hard, but still going Soto. Here comes Kredovitz, and Parry did well. Phoenix slow play down once again. Patterson, Nemeni. Patterson. Ball over the top. Kredovitz intercepts though. There's a lot of space on this flank, but Michalak didn't make the run. Instead, he flicks it long to Chok. Chok keeps it just in play. Al-Karahuli does well. Wins the side ball. Ball long into Robert's hands. Soto. Michalak. Now Chok. Plays wide. Soto. Parry shows them the line. That's where he goes. Resets to Kredovitz. Now Chok. Great run by Kredovitz. He's through and behind. Try to get past Patterson. Kredovitz. Oh, it's a foul called for Kredovitz, I believe. Maybe an arm pull there by Patterson, but referee Malako just didn't play advantage, and he had found the back of the net. He admits the mistake there. And now free kick in now a threatening position for Perth United. Chok plays wide. Soto shoots first time, deflected, and Mohammed does well to keep his hands on it. Here's Parry. Patterson, delightful ball that was. Difficult for Nemeni to control though. Chok. Soto. To mention, 5 minutes in. No substitutions yet for Perth United. Or Phoenix Futsal as Michalak just kicks that one out of play. Al-Karahuli is now first two substitutions for Phoenix Futsal. Zestic and Gagelani have checked on. Zestic, Nemeni. Looking to get past Chok, not an easy task. Has to reset to Al-Karahuli. Now Zestic out wide. Well done there, Soto, and here comes Kredovitz at pace. Really well defended, Al-Karahuli. No foul called. Back to Kredovitz and through the legs of Al Mohammed. And Alex Kredovitz opens the scoring here at Subiaco Futsal, but now, hold on a second, referee Albert Miembe and Gab Malako going to have a discussion about it. And it was, in my opinion, definitely was a free kick there, so goal is ruled out. Maybe just slow to the whistle to the mouth in that situation, but we're still square. Goal disallowed. Nemeni to Al-Karahuli. Chip ball over the top. Imagine if he scores here. Robert again, great save. Keeps it in play, chips it down the line. Choski, ball around the corner, and then it finds Soto. He goes long. Here's Choski. What a finish that is! Unbelievable, Mohamed Choski. They were denied moments earlier, but he gets the finish and finds the back of the net, opens the scoring. And this one isn't allowed. 10 minutes 30 on the clock. And Perth United, the well-earned 1-0 advantage. And it all started there with a great save by Robert. Looking absolutely electric in the opening 6 minutes of this match. Zestic, Al-Karahuli, touch, goes for the shot. Robert does well, keeps it in play, and then he's going to go long. Alamov can't get his touch. Now Mohammed collects. Gagelani. Mohammed. Now Nemeni. Great turn that was by Nemeni. He shoots. Robert saves again. Asking for the handball. Nothing called. Perth United losing out in possession there. Phoenix have a spell to themselves. Here's a stitch. Goes for a run down the flank, but Choski tracked back well. Sees it out into touch. Nemeni. Al-Karahuli shot blocked once again. Al-Karahuli takes it down the line. Shot collected by Robert. There's a 2v1. If he can find it, he found Soto rather. He couldn't get his touch right. Here's Zestich, looks for the switch of play. It's intercepted. Goes hard on the follow-up, but loses out once again. Here's Troski. Can he find his second? Goes for the shot. Al Mohammed collects comfortably this time. And now he looks to break all by himself. He's got no support. And then the goal's open. Unfortunate there. Just over the bar. Unbelievable. Al Mohammed looked to break forward at pace, but all of his defenders were behind him. Zestik. Al Mohammed. Al-Karahuli rather. Nemeni. Zestik. Flicks it wide. Al-Karahuli. Losing out once again. Now it's a yellow card for Al-Karahuli. Not moving back and then intercepting that ball well in a couple of meters. So here's Chalk over the turnover. Bruno Kredovitz. Berhinho, Chalk loses out. Al-Karahuli now. Shot. Well saved once again. Now Alamov looks to break at pace. He's got support here on the wide flank in Chalk, but pass too heavy. And now timeout called for Phoenix Futsal. Probably right call just to address it as we approach the halfway mark of the first half. Coach Diego Garcia not happy with what he's seen so far. They need to calm down in possession. Look to move the ball quicker. If you make it a counter-attacking game, that's what Perth United like. That's how they've gotten some great results this season. South Perth, probably their most notable 3-3 draw. Have a look over at the Perth United timeout. Filippo Ostuni saying you got to track back harder. He's not seeing enough effort from his defenders. Too many shots on Robert. And then in possession, look to open up the court. Try and find the runs from the flankers, as that will see us for this timeout. A lot on the line. Phoenix can't really afford to drop too many more points in their remaining 6 games if they want to try and put a challenge in for the top spot of the bottom 7, be in the finals. And if you keep dropping points, especially with Condors and Longabata in that bottom 3, they look to be building as the season progresses. You'll find yourself in danger of relegation. It's now Gordon, Brandon Parry, their first stints of the match. Great ball that was by Al Mohammed. Nikanti losing out, and then Kredovitz winning the side ball. Chalk in possession, chip ball down the line. Alamov plays it back to Chalk, who couldn't get his touch right. Turnover now. Brandon Parry. Nice skill down the line, still going. It's eventually found Kredovitz's feet. Now Alamov. Chock, Alamov. Just to mention Brandon Parry, one of the youngsters in the men's Supa-Liga. He was a part of the FFA under-14s team that made that grand final over in Melbourne. So he's been active during the summer break. We'll see how he performs this evening. He didn't play last time out against Longobardo, but he's here this evening. And he does well, sees that one into touch. Elmov, Chock, now Kredovitz. Chock gets hustled and a play. And it's found Al Muhammad. He goes short to Parry. Inside ball. Kalalani losing out. Now the ball's played wide. Parry dumbing it there. Here's Patterson. Beautiful skill. Gets over Kredovitz, but the shot hitting the side netting. Apologies, I've been calling number 3 for Phoenix. 3 for Perth United. It's actually Niko Olski making his debut for Phoenix Futsal this evening, so do apologise. But we get back underway. Here's Patterson. Al-Karahuli. Gordon. Back to Patterson. Down the line. Brandon Parry. Wide. Al-Karahuli chips it down the line, battling with Kredovitz. And Robert clears it all the way into touch. Just a reminder, all of you tuning in this evening, next up we have in the Women's Supa-Liga, West Coast Cobras up against Furia Futsal Club. Looking to be a great contest, that one, 4th versus 5th on the ladder. As we enter the second half of the season, especially with the Women's Supa-Liga, it's the top 4 that make finals. So a real 6-pointer coming up next. And then tomorrow evening, in the Women's Supa-Liga, first up at Perth Modern, we have Coburn Wolves versus the Northern Hawks. And then the 3 matches in the MSL, Furia against Coburn Wolves, Longobardo against Pumas, and then to finish it all up, 8 o'clock prime time, Northern Hawks up against the West Coast Cobras. So lots of great contests. So stay tuned on our YouTube channel, and over at Ballajura tomorrow, Perth AFC versus Condors, which is a big battle for the Condors in their hunt to get out of the bottom 3 spots of the ladder. So we'll see how that one goes as well over at Ballajura tomorrow afternoon. Here's Gordon over the side ball, resetting to Patterson. Al-Karahuli. Patterson looks for the reverse ball. To Al-Karahuli, couldn't connect with him. Here's Chock, resetting to Robert. He goes long. It's a delightful looking ball. Here's Kredovitz. What a goal that would have been. Muhammad was alert on his toes, and that one was destined for the top right-hand corner, but he did well to save it. So corner ball now for Perth United. So here's Kredovitz over the corner. Resetting, looking for the dummy. Right idea, but execution was poor. Parry. Gordon. Al-Karahuli. Trying to take on Kakalani, couldn't do so. Here's Patterson. Now Parry. Ball down the line, intercepted well by Kakalani. He plays it wide. Here's Kredovitz now. He squares it to the back post, and Vigilak has missed. Back post tap and it's ricocheted off the bar. Here's a second opportunity. And he misses again. That one was a bit more difficult. Good pressure by Parry. But bullet dodged. And then there's an opportunity. And just as Perth United missed the back post tap in, Robert in net for Perth United concedes the penalty on Al-Karahuli. That's a yellow card for Robert as well. So, just as it looked like Perth United were going to double their advantage. Good throw by Al Muhammad, and Al-Karahuli does well, wins himself a penalty. He's going to be the one to take. Robert giving Al-Karahuli the death stare. He steps up. Can he equalise the game? No, he can't. It's off the post. Unbelievable. Maybe it was the death stare from Robert that got him. And now going long is Kredovitz, and Patterson sees it into touch. So after all those opportunities, we're still at 1-0 in favour for Perth United. Here's Chalk. Soto does well, gets past Al-Karahuli, wins the free kick. Kredovitz, great skill, gets past Patterson, still going inside of Chalk, back out wide. Michalak goes for the shot himself, and that's more like it. Rob Michalak, he couldn't get the back post tap in, but what a finish that was. Perth United making Phoenix Futsal pay for that penalty miss and doubled the scoring now. Rob Michalak, great finish that was. Parry out wide. Gordon. Back for Patterson. Chip ball looking for Gordon. He's going to get there. And Kredovitz comes through. Side ball Phoenix. Gordon. Parry. Patterson cuts inside. Ball back across and it's into touch, and we'll now have a timeout for Perth United. So, good opportunity as well for Phoenix to address the situation at hand as well. Phoenix Futsal finding themselves 2 goals down. They haven't been playing as poorly as they did last time out against Longobarda. They're still well and truly in this contest. 3.5 minutes if they can pull one back before half time. Definitely game on and all to play for in the second half, but they've got to be more clinical. We can't be missing penalties. Especially when Robert is having the game that he is. Contention for man of the match for sure, but just have a little listen into both team talks. Filippo Astuni, as I mentioned, is saying the last 3.5 minutes are vital for his side. Can't afford to concede and make it closer and more competitive in the second half. So as both teams break, 2-0. Perth United, side ball. Well, I thought it was a side ball, but Robert gets us back underway. Choski back out wide. Now Soto. Delightful little chip ball down the line. Michalak with the excellent return ball. Slop in possession. Perth United turnover. Phoenix ball. Zestic. Nemeni. This is Zestic. He's got some room to work with on this flank. Instead he elects to go where there's cover for Perth United. He could have taken Chosky down the line, but elected the impossible ball. Al-Karahuli. Here's Nemeni. Here's Zestic again in the same situation. He plays Patterson again. He comes back across. Nemeni. Cuts inside. Al-Karahuli. Zestic. Shot. Comfortably collected by Robert. Here's Chosky. Michalak. Silva. Chosky going long. Nemeni read that one well. Into touch. Chosky. Soto. Happy to keep possession. Work the clock. Michalak in the pivot position. Robert goes short to Silva. Now Soto. Down the line. Silva losing out. Here's Zestic. He's got some space. Gets past one. Goes for the topo, but Robert again. Another great save. Alexander Robert. Some match he's having. Ball down the line. Zestic again. No one at the back post. But right idea there by Zestic. Here's Robert. Plays short. Out wide. Silva. Soto. Out wide. Michalak. He's got some space to work. Patterson working hard. Sees it into touch. Michalak again leaves it. Routine set piece that we see from Perth United doesn't pay off. Now Mohammed plays Nemeni. Cutting inside. He's got space. Well covered by Silva. Robert comes out. Still coming out, Robert. Nemeni resets. Patterson, Al-Karahuli. He's got space for a shot. He goes there. And Nemeni at the back post. That's better by Phoenix Futsal. Filippo Estuni on the sideline. Not happy at all. And right when they need it, Phoenix Futsal equalise right on half time. Great ball that by Al-Karahuli. I'm not sure if it was a shot or the ball to a back post, but excellent. Not much Robert could do there. Soto out wide. Chosky. Back to Soto. Little chip ball. Looking for Chosky. He does well. Keeps it in play. And side ball for Perth United. Middle's open. Coming in Silva. Corner ball. Ball. All the way back. Soto. Down the line. Well read by Al-Karahuli. They might be able to pull another back. Still 46 seconds left on the clock. Chosky. Al-Karahuli puts in a challenge well. United ball. Soto. Chosky. Comfortable in possession. Perth United. Soto. Chosky. No one's followed the run of Soto. He has a bit of space. Battling with Nemeni. Still going. Here's Michalak. Just for the right-footed shot, but it was always going to be pulled to that near post. Phoenix Futsal now have a chance. The 10 seconds left. Can they maybe get a shot off on Robert? Karahuli. Nemeni. 4 seconds. Cuts inside. Goes for the shot. Robert collects comfortably. And that will see us for the first half. It was Perth United that were most clinical. But then well done by Phoenix Futsal to pull one back. So all to play for after this quick ad break.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week at Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal, an action-packed sport and the fastest growing sport in Australia.
And welcome back after the half-time interval. All to play for in this second half. Notable moment. Here's Alamov though. Can he make it? 3-1, he can't. Kredovitz on the follow-up. Blocked. Then the many breaking at pace and side ball for Phoenix. Back to Parry. A bit of 4-0 formation now for Phoenix. Karahuli, Nemeni down the line. Parry losing out. Side ball, United. Ball down the line. Alamov, Soto, Kredovitz. Bringing the ball inside, Chok. Soto, Alamov. Kredovitz. And back to Soto. Chok again. Parry does well, blocks the pass from Soto. This is where Phoenix should look to press. When United, their flanker exits, making it into a 2-2. They're electing to stand off though, and now that creates little opportunities like that. Well collected though by Al Muhammad. Here's Parry. Back across, Al Karahuli. Prediction by the one and only GK Midi. 3-3 draw. It's definitely still on. What a ball that is, Zestic. Great save again, Robert. And then shirt pull there by Zestic, not needed. And 3 players back. But maybe just frustrated he couldn't find the back of the net moments earlier. No card given, as he did have 3 players covering. Again, United 2-2 formation. Now Alamov checks in. Same with Chok. Here's Kredovitz getting pressed by Zestic. Losing out. Alamov down the line. Kredovitz is going to get there. Does well, keeps it in play, and does even better. Wins. Corner off Nemeni. Ball down the line. Alamov. Did well to see that one on target, and then Al Muhammad goes long quickly. Alamov shepherding Parry. Still going. Gets past Parry. Here's Alamov, ball down the line, but it's all the way into touch. for Al Mohammed. Zestic. Nemeni. You can see both sides happy to drop back to halfway. Not really electing to full press at this stage. Al-Karahuli. Zestic. Al-Karahuli. Nemeni. He's got 2 to beat. Gets past 1. The touch was heavy. Roberts' ball. Ball inside. Alamov has to get past Al-Karahuli. It's just seen out of play. Couldn't do so. Parry side ball. Al-Karahuli. Again, taking his time in possession. Nemeni. Al-Karahuli. Bit of a loose ball. Well done there by Chalk. Winning back possession for United. Here's Kredovitz. Try to flick it through for Alamov. Touch was poor. Zestic. Great skill that was. Now he cuts inside. Plays Parry. He resets to Nemeni. Back to Parry. Comes forwards with the toe poke. And then he knows that one came back off him. So side ball for United. Again, Alamov going long. Back in 2-2. Definitely formation which Phoenix could look to press. Parry slowly steps up. Middle's left open for Chalk. Out wide for Kredovitz. Chalk looking for the 1-2. Nemeni was alert though. Wins back possession. Zestic. Free kick there for Zestic. And yellow card for Alamov. Zestic very vocal with the foul, so hopefully he's all right. And it's also a yellow card for Zestic as he makes way to the bench. He's not happy at all. Throws his bib down. And Gordon checks back on. So, yellow card for both players. And we resume play. Al-Karahuli for Parry. Little 1-2. Al-Karahuli, delightful ball, finding Parry. But well covered. You see how well United work in defence. The other team builds up in possession. They have that structured diamond or square. Very difficult to break down. Solto touches it for Chalk. Ball to the back post. Kredovitz does well. Goes for the shot. Flashes across. Goal. But it's side ball for Phoenix. Al-Karahuli now. Nemeni. Nemeni asking Gordon. Switch to the other flank. Gives him space down the line, which is happening here. And gets the shot off. Side netting. Not far away at all there by Nemeni. Well done there by Gordon. Switch to the other flank. Gave Nemeni that space down the flank. Chalk. Soto. Ball over the top. It's going to get... There are 2 players. Got a bit messy. Chalk gets it past Parry. And then foul on Gordon. As we have a little guest into the commentary box, but that's been dealt with. Here's Chalk over the free kick. Appeals for a penalty as well in that altercation. Nothing called though. Kredovitz goes for the shot. Blocked by Al-Karahuli. Soto. Out wide. Chalk. Kredovitz. Down the line. Looking for the 1-2. Right idea there by Chalk. Nice ball to break the lines, but just a bit too heavy. Here is Chalk. What a ball that was. Gordon just got a little touch on it. It was enough to get it out of the way of Gagalani. And Phoenix now back in possession. Parry. Now Karahuli. Gordon. Karahuli. Gordon loses sight of the ball and rolls under his foot. So turnover for United. Chalk. Soto back to Chalk. Down the line, Kredovitz. Waiting for the press to come from Phoenix. Make that space in behind for the pace of Kredovitz to exploit. Here's Chalk. Soto. Back to Chalk, out wide. Gagalani looking for the switch of play. Delightful ball, appeals for a back pass. But Parry, he was just getting a touch on it. So nothing called. Parry gets beat. Al Karahuli comes across well. Into touch. Here's Soto inside Kredovitz. Gets past Gordon, and what a save! Al Muhammad. It was a great save. And it was all made by that brilliant turn. Kredovitz uses both of his feet really well. Soto cuts inside, goes for the shot. It's bobbling around. Parry back in possession. High press from Kredovitz. Really well done. Gagalani working hard. Ball inside. Gordon couldn't get his footing right, asking for the foul, nothing called. It's all the way back for Al Karahuli. Gordon had to take that opportunity. Just squandered his lines. Parry, Gordon. Karahuli, Nikolowski, Karahuli, Parry. Nikolowski's made a good run. Back across though for Gordon. Karahuli. Gordon. Little ball inside. Nikolowski. Now the press comes from Perth United. They've timed this well. Ball played back across inside, bit risky. And then Chalk giving away the free kick. Elbow off the ball. Lucky probably not to get a card there. So play resumes after the free kick. Karahuli. Ball darting for Robert, who collects comfortably. Gagalani. Michalak. Chalk. Gagalani made a good parallel run. Spins in and out. Got past Parry, but the shot flashes wide of the post. Karahuli for Parry. Now Karahuli. Parry. Chip ball down the line. Nikolowski asking for the foul. It's called as a keeper's ball. Robert will get us back underway. Chilak back to Chock. Ball through. Well dealt with. Nikolowski. Alkaraholi. Nikolowski had the skills, but seen into touch. 6 minutes 40 left on the clock. It's been a relatively even half. Chances for both sides. As now timeout is called. The Phoenix Futsal will be back with you just after this interval. So we're back after the timeout interval. Phoenix readjusting maybe. Some setup going to the last 6 minutes. Well and truly in this contest. A draw probably wouldn't be ideal for either sides in their hunt for top position. It's all on the line. 6 minutes left on the clock. Alkaraholi's shot. That's not going to cut it over the bar. Robert goes short for Michalak. He goes to Chock. Gagalani. Chock. Michalak. Gagalani. Brings it inside for Chock. Down the line, Choski. Shepherded out of play. And as we just mentioned, Perth United, they've had a great season. Started a bit slow, but that's probably what bit them in the end for not making that top 7. They found form really, really well coming into the last fixtures. As we mentioned earlier, that South Perth draw. And a few other contests which really surprised the league. And only finishing, I believe, 4 points outside of the top 7. It's a testament to them. It's their first season back in the Men's Supa-Liga, and Filippo Astuni for them has done a really great job. From all the way having 2 sides in the under-7s, all the way to here in the men's top division. So credit to him. And now maybe a bit unjust there. Kicked it right to the player. And has been given a yellow card for his efforts, just as we were praising him on commentary. But still, he's done a great job with his club this season. And 3 points here today would be vital for them indeed. Especially with Braza having a bye in this opening second half of the season. Will put some pressure on them to get results, knowing that they've got Perth United. Nikolowski saying he put his hand on the ball, but doesn't matter if you put your hand on the ball, it has to be on the line. And turnover for Perth United. Choski back for Chalk. Looking for through ball. Delightful. And I tell you what, that wasn't far away at all. Gakalani just couldn't find the back of the net. Looking for that bottom left-hand corner. Now Patterson's going long. It's into touch. There's more valuable seconds tick down. And just to mention, Perth United are on 4 fouls now. So they've got to be careful as well. Not to make it a fifth or even a sixth. It's Chalk. Kredovitz back to Chalk. Kredovitz. Chalk. Press is now coming for Phoenix, and then win the side ball here. Patterson. Nemeni. To Patterson. Nemeni. Parry. Back to Nemeni. Building here, Phoenix Futsal. Ball out wide. Brandon Parry. Alcara Hawley. Nemeni again. Looking for some space down the flank, but Chalk's coming across, and he's got 2 to beat. Alcara Hawley for Parry. There's a lot of movement as well from Phoenix at the moment. Alcara Hawley staying in that fixo position. So now Parry moves. Patterson. Alcara Hawley. Nemeni. Looking to create something. Has to reset. This is what Perth United like. Sit in their diamond formation. Wait for the opportunity to press as here comes Chalk. It's a 3v2 if they can work it. Here's Kredovitz. He tries to flick it out wide. Advantage is not called. And it's now free kick for Perth United. So Kredovitz will be over the free kick. And we'll just clean up some sweat off the players after that challenge between the pair of them. So over the free kick, Kredovitz, ball to the back post. It's blocked on the line by Alcara Hawley. And now Patterson's left unmarked. Can he equalise? Robert saves again. Brilliant by Robert, but the shot probably should have been better. It was right at him. And now here's Chalk. Couldn't double it. He thought he had. The many now. There's some space for Brandon Parry on the opposite flank if he can find him. Ball played. Parry goes for the shot. Straight into Robert. Play is resumed now as we're just fixing hole in the court. Choski back to Chok. There's some space for Kredovic. He's going to get there, but Al Mohammed was quick off his line. And it was a great ball into Al Karahuli, in fact. He squares it! Parry not happy that he couldn't get anything on it. It was a hard ball to control, to be fair. There's Robert going long. Collected for Al Mohammed. Nemeni for Patterson. Back wide, Nemeni. He's got some space to move now. He goes for the shot. It's blocked on the line by Chok. Countless opportunities for both sides as we enter the last minute. 35. Al Mohammed. Al Karahuli. Again, there's space for Nemeni to move. Asking for the free kick. And it's going to come against Nemeni, in fact. Blocking the run. That's vital. Now it's 4 fouls either side. If you watch the midweek game against Furia and the West Coast Cobras, they conceded 4 fouls in the span of a minute 40. So we'll see if any 10-metre penalties occur in this contest. Side ball now for Phoenix. They've got 1:08 to pull anything, a result from this match. Parry again, cutting inside. He shoots. It wasn't far away at all. And it was taking a slight deflection. So corner ball. Here's Nemeni. Down for Parry. Al Karahuli. Patterson. He cuts inside now. He tries to play Nemeni at the back post, but sloppy pass. As now high press is called for Phoenix. Here's Robert. Going long. Choski holds it up. Finds Kredovic. Chok in possession. Choski. Can they seal the contest? Back roll. Choski didn't get the first one off, and it let Parry to get back and defend well. Choski with the set piece, but it's straight over the bar and straight back in possession for Phoenix. Al Mohammed goes short to Parry. Nemeni. Patterson. Parry. Clock ticks down. Space to work down the flank. And he wins the side ball. Karahuli saved over the bar. Corner ball for Phoenix. Their last opportunity. Throw everything at it. Now Karahuli shoots off the volley. It's wide of the post. Didn't get the right connection on it. So Robert collects. He's going long. Chok holding it up. No one's tracking the runner of Choski. Chok holding it up. Valuable seconds off the clock. Good challenge there, Al Karahuli. Here's Chok. Choski back to Chok. And he dribbles down the line. Resetting to Soto. He goes long, and that will see us for this fixture. Didn't fall anything short of entertaining, but in the end it was Perth United. They took their chances. It was there for Phoenix if they wanted to get a result, but in the end, Perth United 2, Phoenix Futsal 1, and they now go even with Sterling Brazajinga at the top of the bottom half. So we'll have the stats on the screen shortly, and don't forget, join us for Furia up against the West Coast Cobras in the Women's Super-Liga next. Thank you, and we'll see you for the next one.